Spegtacular. Hey everybody, Spegtacular, the Silverstacular. There's some big news coming out about Goldbacks in the very near future. I gotta say, right now, I can't really talk about exactly what it is, but if you were a sleeper on Goldbacks, you might want to really learn about them, really reconsider them. A lot of people, they always have the argument, oh, but buy gold bullion because the premiums, it's much better. It's a totally different thing. Here's your gold bullion, here's your Goldbacks. They're two different fists, you know what I mean? They're similar, right? Because they're fists, but they're two different fists. One's a righty, one's a lefty. And that's kind of what's going on with Goldbacks, right? It's got a whole different purpose. And if you spent a little time researching and learning about them, finding out about the exchange rate, looking at some of my videos where I talk about that stuff, where I literally go into a shop that's not even a coin shop, it's a shop that deals in fishing tackle and weapons and ammo, and I go in there and make a purchase with Goldbacks at an exchange rate. For instance, exchange rate, let me just talk about it real quick. This particular bill right here is a 100 Goldbacks, right? It's a big bill, very expensive because it's a big investment, right? It's a 100 Goldback. Basically the same thing as if you had 200 of these half Goldbacks. But for about $600, right, is what these 100 Florida Goldbacks go for. And there's an exchange rate that goes along with it when you get these, right? And the exchange rate is about $600 as of the making of this video. It changes with the price of gold. That could be more tomorrow if gold skyrockets, could be less if gold does come down. Through the history of Goldbacks, it's been a nice steady incline, the exchange rate. So if you bought at the beginning, you're doing very well. That being said, gold bullion doesn't have that. It has a spot price. Typically, you lose a lot of money right away when you buy gold bullion because of you having to buy it above the spot price, right, when you go somewhere. And so you kind of lose out almost right away on your investment. This right here is almost a wash as long as you can, utilize that exchange rate. Now, in some states that don't have Goldbacks yet, you're not going to be able to use the exchange rate most likely. But I tell you what, shoot, how do I say this without saying this? It's a coming, ladies and gentlemen. It's a coming. Big things in the world of Goldbacks. Let's just say in the very short future, big things are a coming. I want to get back into more Goldbacks. I do believe that half Goldbacks, from Florida, that's the only one that has them so far, half Goldbacks, are the best bang for your buck. Easy to get involved in for dirt cheap investment. I would highly recommend, if you're on the fence, at least jump off the fence on the half Goldbacks as much as you can. It's the best one to get, in my opinion. I do offer some, like in this, right? I kind of like have these little 5 little kind of in sleeves right here. And I've been offering these on Whatnot and to my viewers, and I think it's a great way to get into it. If you haven't seen me on Whatnot, I highly encourage you to go check me out on there. It's a great app. I mean, it's really cool. It's a good way to connect with my viewers on Whatnot, which I like the most, right? So people on YouTube, they see me and they, kind of can comment once in a while. Well, on Whatnot, I'm live, I'm interactive, I'm, talking to you guys. We can chit chat about anything and in real time. That's what's the, great thing about that. We can make deals. You can be like, hey, I don't want to pay that for that. Can I buy it for this? And I might be like, yeah, sure. Let me put it up for this. It's a cool little, it's an auction. And it's also like it's better than that too, because it's buy it now. I'll have some of these. Actually, I think I have some on Whatnot right now. So if you use the link in the description, $15 off anywhere on Whatnot, anywhere, right? With me, with somebody else. If you do spend it with me and you want some of these half Whatnots, these half Goldbacks, I got Whatnot on the brain now. These half Goldbacks, they'll be on the buy it now. So you don't have to even catch me live if you don't want to. If that makes you nervous, it's okay. You know what I mean? I'd love to see you live. Don't get me wrong. I've been on there every other Friday. So, bookmark some shows, or use that $15 coupon and get yourself some half Goldbacks. Literally with that $15 coupon, if you're a first-time user and of that link and of Whatnot, you can get these half Goldbacks for cheaper than any other place in the whole world. That's just the way it works, man. It's an awesome deal. So I do sell those like little packs right there, and sometimes I offer these packs right here too. So you can get yourself a nice variety pack up into the 5. Which everybody loves the 5. But that's on Whatnot. I'd love to see you over there. And check out one of my live shows. Or just check out somebody else, There's a lot of really good businesses on Whatnot. They've been trying to really get these really cool, like, coin shops. And some of the places that you love the most, they're over on Whatnot doing business live. And needs your support, man. Come support those guys and gals. But I will say, back to the Goldbacks, that the halves, if you can get is just a stack of halves, I think that you're in the money right there. I think that that's a great startup. And also, as you know, right, alphas are a big deal. And what you're looking for in the alphas, a lot of people were worried about the serial numbers being part of where the alpha kind of goes. And you can see this one starts with a C. Obviously, before that was a B, and then there was an A before that. And people are thinking that the A meant that it was alpha in the serial number. No, the alpha is right here to the left of the 2025. And it's believed that these right here will probably be no longer an alpha sometime this year in 2025. So that'll be very interesting. We'll see how that goes. Apparently, the hundreds are already to where they're no longer going to be an alpha anymore. And I believe there's only 8,000 of these made. So if you have a hundo, that's awesome. Good for you. If not, I totally understand. They are, they're a big investment, right? For sure. Somebody had mentioned to me the other day, they're like, well, I don't understand Goldbacks because I feel like silver coinage is just as good. Like it just takes the need for Goldback completely away. I understand what you're saying, right? But check this out. So let's put up 100 Goldback. Here's 100 Goldback, right? This is 1/10 of a troy ounce of 24 karat gold. Okay, it's gold. It's got some kind of vacuum sealing and like this polymer sheet, and it's gold actually in the note. A 1/10 ounce of gold in there, right? It's extremely light. It's a little bit over a 1/10 ounce because you have the besides the the sleeve that I have it in, you got like a little bit of the polymer that's with this thing. But it's relatively light. You can put it into a wallet. In fact, they make Goldback wallets, and these sort of fit in there, decently well. But here, that's an example, right? Right now, like I mentioned earlier in the video, these cost right now about $600, and they have a $600 exchange rate. So you pay $600, close to. Let me just say that close to $600 both buying and close to $600 on the exchange rate. I don't want anybody to say that I'm exact, but it's a close to $600 exchange rate and buy of the Florida Goldback, the 100, as of right now in this video. Tomorrow, like I said, gold goes up or down, that could change. Either way, that's where we are today, right? Nice and light, no big deal. Easy to find out what the exchange rate is. On the flip side, if you were to buy junk silver at, let's say you could get it at $20 per dollar face value, which is extremely cheap right now. You're not going to be able to do that most likely. Not going to happen. Let's just say you could, for easy math for me, because, I'm a public school educated fellow. You got right here, you got approximately, I should be actually, $30 worth of junk silver. $30 face, I'm sorry, $30 face of junk silver. And also, what does that mean? That's going to be $600 of value in these 3 tubes. So here is your $600, 3, loads of these coins versus this right here. And I think that right there shows you that there's definitely a size difference, right? This is nice and light. That can go anywhere. These right here, these are hefty, bulky. These are definitely going to weigh down your pockets or your purse or your satchel. If you're a satchel guy, I'm not. I don't understand it. Either way, it's a weight thing, right? It's huge. It's bulky, and there's no official exchange rate. I told you you'd be lucky to find these, and it's not going to happen at right now at these prices at $20 per dollar face value for junk silver. You're just not going to find it, most likely, right? I mean, shoot, there's deals everywhere, but that's not really what people are selling these for right now. But that being said, you go to this coin shop, it's different. You go to that coin shop, it's different. You go to this coin shop, it's different. There's an set exchange rate, luckily, on Goldback's website, because it is kind of the mediator of what the exchange rate is, so that everybody can be on the same page. Hey, this is the exchange rate. And it just makes it so much more simplistic. And so I think that while these are great, and I will stack these until I die, junk silver, I think it's wonderful. I will stack gold bullion until I die. I do believe that Goldbacks have a different utility, a different purpose, and some positive outlook for what's coming in the future. So that's my long spiel. I do sell Goldbacks, like I mentioned. I'm totally fine if you don't buy from me. It's not a big deal. I can just get on with my life. In fact, I'll tell you right now, you don't want to believe it, I'm sure, because you don't believe anything I say, according to the comments. The Goldbacks, when it comes to people selling them, the margins are this big. It is so stinking slim. I'm doing it because I believe in the product, right? And that's the reason why I kind of went full blown on the Goldbacks is because I believe in it. I think it's cool, and that's the story. The margins almost don't make sense. In fact, sometimes when I do the math, I'm wondering, I'm like, am I actually losing a little money here? It's pretty close. It's pretty darn close. I'm being 100% genuine. It's rough. Anyways, I got to go for now. Maybe I'll see you on Whatnot. I'd love to do that. And we can talk about anything you want on there. And we can do some other stuff. I do Goldbacks on Whatnot. I do poured silver. I got some pieces like that. What else I do? I got junk silver, bullion of all sorts. I mean, my goodness. I got, what's this thing? Yeah, Libertads. I got all kinds of stuff. And I just put stuff on there when I get it. So come by and see me, or don't, your business. I'd like to see you though. Use that coupon code, $15 off anywhere on the entire site. Cannot beat that deal. Whatnot's really trying to earn your business with that. I tell you what, nobody else is doing something that great. I gotta go. Appreciate you for watching. Spegtacular is out. Well, hello everybody. I seek to educate and entertain through my journey of collecting coins and stacking precious metals. I encourage you to subscribe and please stay with me on this journey. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. You know, when I was a kid, we did this every day in school, and I believe we need to bring this back a little bit, and I'm going to start right now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.